Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into your How Do They Feel About You Love Tarot. This will be a 3-card spread, having a look to see how your special person might be feeling about you, about your relationship, or about your situation around this time and coming into the month of February as well. If you enjoyed this content, please feel free to leave behind a like or a subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. Otherwise, let's jump into the reading and see what cards come up for you and this special person. Now, this could be someone you are no longer in contact with. This could be someone that you're currently dating. This could be someone that you're currently linked to through marriage, through courtship. So I just want you to think about this person, and hopefully we can gauge and see what comes up for you Leos out there who are dealing with this this sort of energy. So let's see what comes up in the cards, Leo. How do they feel about you? Okay, you've got the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Now, let's start off with the Magician here. Magician is often an Aries energy. The Magician does bring a lot of excitement, so I feel like there is someone here who's got a sort of buzz or an excited energy about them. The Magician makes things happen very beautifully, very magically. It's almost like that's something that's quite unlikely to happen, because the Magician does things or says things that can be out of character, that can be unconventional. So with the Magician card and how someone feels, it may be that you are having an effect on them somehow, Leo, and they're feeling excited, or they're not feeling like themselves even. Okay, sometimes the Magician can act out of character, and it could be that someone might be feeling like they are on show even. They might even be showing off. The Magician does perform tricks and acts for our attention. So it could be someone trying to charm you, okay? Now, I do want to say for some of you, it could be someone new, perhaps under the sign of an Aries. If you've had a cycle with this person before, which is indicated by the infinity symbol here, Leo, if you've dated or you've been connected previously, for some of you, there is potentially someone who you've already had some sort of cycle with, whether it's you've been married, you've just had a friendship, you've briefly connected physically, mentally, emotionally. The Magician can well indicate that someone is entertaining the thought of reconnecting with you, okay, going on a second cycle, and they're going to act out of character or really going to charm or entertain you in some way, and act very unusual, I suppose, than what you're used to. And look, Aries energy loves a challenge. So it could even be that someone is feeling challenged by you, or they feel like it's a bit of a challenge to break through your walls, break through your boundaries, or something of that nature here as well. So that could also be coming up here with the Magician. Sometimes the Magician is seen as a manipulator, though, because he alters the way we see things for our pleasure, for our entertainment, for his own motives. So I wouldn't say it's ulterior motives, but there could be someone here who is trying to get something from you, or they need something from you. And I wouldn't call it selfishness, because the Magician wants to please his audience. So I feel like it's a credible reason why they're acting this way. Just wanted to mention that as well. But look, the Three of Pentacles is here. The Three of Pentacles often indicates negotiation and sacrifice and compromise. It is a card of the stonemasons here. The artisans are selling his goods and services and attracting the attention of the community here, which is what looks like a court jester, a fool, and who was an entertainment to royalty, and a monk. So you do have three very different aspects or people coming together for the same purpose. Now, it could be that someone feels they need to discuss something with you and they want to present maybe ideas to you, but essentially I feel someone wants to meet you in the middle. And I say that because you can see these three members from the community. They're very unlikely. One comes from a craftsman, artisan background. The other one a religious background. The other one, serves the court. So three very unlikely characters, but they're all being brought together to discuss something here. And I love that there's an archway pictured in the foreground, because I feel like it could be someone here that's trying to lay down foundations with you. They could be trying to establish trust. Now, the Three of Pentacles is a tripartite component, the number 3, which can symbolize quite a mesmerizing journey, a beginning, a middle, and ending, birth, life, death. So it is quite an accomplished number. So there could be someone here around this time who's feeling like they want to accomplish something with you. They want to build. It's a very strong structure here. Okay, it's stone foundations, and there's a very strong pillar that holds up this building, which does look quite big. So I feel like there's someone here who either wants to strengthen something with you. It could be a bond, it could be an insecurity issue, it could be financial issues even with the Pentacles, or this person might have options in love for those that are sort of newly seeing someone, or if they might have someone else around them who's romantically interested in them. It could be that they're trying to solidify one of the connections, and one of which these connections could definitely be with you, Leo, okay? But it could be an earth sign here, earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But earth signs are quite grounded, or they like to establish roots and routine. So it could be that someone wants to establish that with you around this time. But I love that the Temperance card has come up, because this is a card where things are really at peace, or someone wants to be at peace. There is definitely someone here who wants to mediate a situation here, Leo. So if you haven't heard from someone, or there's been, you've had no contact, you haven't heard from them, they haven't reached out, they haven't wanted a resolution, maybe you haven't wanted a resolution, but that could definitely be changing, because the Temperance card is peace and tranquility, and certainly represents things like balance, which is indicated by the water immersed in these two cups here by the angel. Now, angels are messengers and intermediaries, and I feel like there's someone who wants to communicate a lot to you. If the angel is coming up, yes, it could point to divine intervention and fate and serendipity and all of those beautiful things, but it can also point to someone that wants to reach out for you, someone that has a very strong message they'd like to get out to you. It could also be like a not like a subliminal message, but a very direct message to you that they want to get. It could also be that someone is trying to mediate things and emotionally come to a really good place with you. The angel dipping the feet is a sign of testing something, testing waters, testing emotion. It could be that someone, I want to mention with the Magician here, possibly acting a little bit out of character, it could be that someone feels not like themselves when they're with you. And it's something that you do to them mentally, emotionally, maybe physically, maybe sexually, but there's some sort of effect that you have that sometimes their balance is thrown off a little bit. That could also be the case, but it is Sagittarius energy, so perhaps if you're dealing with a Sag, it might be that this energy is more heightened for you. But Sagittarians are straight shooters, okay? They're very direct, they're very honest, they're very forthcoming. So I feel like someone's motive might be very obvious, okay? As I said, I don't feel like it's ulterior motives or hidden motives, but it could be that this is uncovered, or this person feels like they want to uncover their true selves to you. And in one way, it can be seen as someone wanting to be vulnerable with you. The angel is vulnerable. The angel is all-powerful, absolutely, but with the angel to be walking on the earth, it's a very vulnerable state for them to be in. There could also be someone who's feeling like you're a twin flame connection, someone who feels deeply connected to you, feels like you're sharing a very strong emotional or spiritual bond, which is symbolized here by the water that runs so eloquently from one cup to another as well. So quite a powerful reading, Leo. I will leave it at that. I do hope it's been enjoyable. Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, bye for now.